Hi everyone, it's Nami here, and the last time that we discussed hair, I launched my hair rescue series and I introduced part one, which was basically being more healthy. Healthy from the inside in order to maintain and grow healthy hair. Today, we're going to be talking about edge control, basically preventing your edges from breaking off. This has been a problem of mine, and that's why I wanted to put this in my hair rescue series because I need to save my edges. So I'm going to share with you what I've been doing for the past 4 months, and hopefully what I have experienced will also work for you. So here we go. The first thing that you guys know is that I changed my products. There was a couple of things that I'm doing differently that I didn't do before. First, I'll start with the satin pillow. You guys know that I use a satin pillow. However, I wasn't tying my hair up every night. So that was one change that I did make, and it has made a huge improvement in maintaining my edges. I not only use the satin pillowcase now, but I also tie my hair up with the satin scarf that I showed you guys in Hair Rescue Series 1. Also, I have been using castor oil. I've been applying castor oil to my hair just about every night, and this has also made a huge difference in my hair. And I want to talk a little bit about castor oil so that you have a good idea of what castor oil can really do for your hair and the benefits that it has. Now, castor oil is a vegetable oil that's made from the castor bean. The castor bean. Yes, the castor bean. And it played a notable role in health medicine back in the day, way back in the day, like ancient Egypt and the Middle Ages in Europe. So this has been something that has been used for health reasons for a very, very long time, and it has great medicinal properties. It's a laxative, it helps relieve tummy aches, it helps your immune system. So there's a lot of other reasons why we could use castor oil, but the way that I'm using castor oil is basically for my hair and the health of my hair. Oh, by the way, it also treats skin disorders. So those of you who have acne, you may want to also research castor oil because it may help you with that issue as well. But castor oil is supposed to improve the condition of your hair, and I'm going to just read a list of benefits that I've researched for the use of castor oil. It says that it's supposed to increase hair growth, thicken hair that is thinning, reduce and prevent hair damage, eliminate dry hair, make your hair fuller and shinier, deeply condition and moisturize your scalp, prevent dry scalp, and boost hair's overall health. And it says that you should use it once a week for 6 to 8 weeks to see improvement. And basically, you would use it as a hot oil treatment, but you can also use it just as an everyday oil. Now, one thing that I want to say about castor oil is that it is very thick. It's not an oil that you would want to put in your hair. This is an oil that you probably would want to just put on your scalp, probably not every day, or if you're putting it just on your edges as I am, you could possibly get away with doing it every day. I do it every night and it works really well that way for me. Another thing that you could do to prevent it from weighing your hair down and causing buildup is to mix it with another oil. So if you have grapeseed oil or coconut oil, you can blend a little bit of castor oil with one of those oils, and that would help thin it out just a bit so that it's a little bit easier for you to use. So basically what I do at night before I go to bed, this is what I do. I put a little bit of castor oil on my fingertips. I massage it into my edges, around my edges in the front and my nape in the back. And then I take aloe vera gel. You guys know that I've started using aloe vera gel as well, and this has been really great. This has been really good for my hair, and I put that on as well. And I just sort of rub it in to my edges, get it nice and smooth, and then I tie it up at night. And that way my edges are slicked down in the morning and it's looking great, it's well moisturized, and I'm also treating my edges at the same time. So the next thing is I no longer use a brush on my edges. The reason that I decided to do this hair rescue series for myself is because I noticed breakage. I noticed that there were certain parts of my hair that would be sticking up around the front, and I couldn't figure it out. One day I just pulled the hair and I pulled it up and noticed that it was so much shorter than the rest of my hair, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what could be the problem. I figured maybe, okay, it's just hair breakage. I'm transitioning. Maybe it's just normal hair breakage. But it became so much so that I was really worried and really concerned about it. And what I realized is that I was brushing my hair to death. I was always brushing my hair to smooth down my edges and to make it smooth in the front. And that brush that I was using was causing the breakage. So I no longer use a brush on my edges. I just use my hands, my fingers, and I smooth it down that way. And I don't worry so much about it being slicked back. And I've never really been too worried about slicking my hair back or making it extremely neat. It's just that when I do my styles are always going back. I never have hair in my face. So for me, using a brush, it just helped me. So I no longer use a brush. I also deep condition more often than I did before. Before I would deep condition about once every 2 weeks or so. Now I try to make sure I deep condition once a week. I do still use the olive oil replenishing conditioner. And you guys know this is one of my staple products. So I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of this one anytime soon. But I basically use the olive oil deep replenishing conditioner before I wash my hair, as well as a deep conditioner after I wash my hair. So I actually deep condition twice. Is it helping? I can't really say if once is enough or if twice is too much. For me, it works out great, so that's what I do. It really helps me to detangle very well and very easily when I deep condition before I shampoo. Sort of like a pre-poo, basically. It's a pre-conditioning treatment. So I put that on my hair, and then I cover my hair in olive oil or coconut oil. And I leave it under a cap for about 1 hour. I shampoo my hair, and then I do the deep conditioning again for about 1 hour, or sometimes if I'm just sitting around the house, I'll do it for the whole day. And then I rinse it out and I continue with my styling. And that works really, really well for me. I also make sure that I don't put unnecessary strain on my edges. And with that, I mean, if I'm doing my Bantu knots at night, sometimes I notice that they're a little bit tight. So I make sure that the Bantu knots that I do around the edges of my hair in the front and in the back, I make sure that I do those lightly. I make sure that I don't pull too tight. And also when I put my hair up, I make sure that I don't pull up too tightly. I keep it rather loose. I keep it pretty loose. That way I'm not putting any unnecessary strain on my edges. So my goal here is basically to prevent my edges from thinning. That's my goal, and I'm not going to talk about breakage control right now. That's going to be Hair Rescue Series number 3. So this is it. This is all I wanted to share with you all. I believe I shared everything with you that I needed to. If I forget anything, I'll make sure that I add it in another video. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching my hair rescue series, because this is all about exchanging information. If you guys have any recommendations for me, I would love to hear about them. I would love to hear your comments and your feedback. You can go ahead and post it down below, or you can send me a private message. And please visit my blog, nami.blogspot.com. I'll see you all later.